and welcome to a quick overview of how the Stormcloud platform works and how we integrate with Google Calendar. So Stormcloud is a software for roofing companies to manage their business. And so the main part of the application is the projects, which are essentially potential customers, and salespeople will just go out and collect different addresses and potential customers that will be added in here. So let's go and see one of the customers. So when you see the project, you can see all kinds of information, the physical address, you can see the billing address, which sales rep is assigned, customer service rep. There's a comment feed where you can write comments, you can send emails or also text messages. And then you can create tasks on a project. And you can also create subtasks. And those are just different things that need to be done on a project. So I'll just create a dummy one right now, assign it to myself, and we'll make it due on the 15th. And this will be added to the calendar for this project. So if I go and open my calendar, here you can now see that new task that I created has its due date and it shows up here. We can also create other events, if we so choose, that are specific to the project. And we can also assign it to different calendars. And I'll assign that to myself. We also have on a project the ability to create estimates. So to price customers on how much a job would cost. So I'll just create a test estimate. We can select a trade, and under this trade, we can add different items. I don't have any right now, so I will go ahead and just add a custom item. Go ahead and save this. Now we have an estimate. And then when a customer converts, we would change the status to contingent. That's when they've signed the contract, and we can go to work orders. And now we can create a work order. If there is a contractor, we can assign the work order to a contractor. So here I'll just create from the estimate, and we don't need to assign a production manager, but I'll assign it to this contractor that I've created. And now when we go and see the work order, same thing, we have a bunch of different information related to the project, a different comment feed, we can view expenses, we can create invoices for the contractor, we can upload files, all that kind of stuff. And here we can view the work order. Here I have the contractor portal open, so we just assigned a work order to this contractor, so he should see it here. Now we have the view from the contractor portal, and here we can see all kinds of stuff. Keep in mind, the contractor does not have access to the Google integration, so they just see a dumbed down version of the events. There's no event on this work order, so there's nothing to see right now. Contractors cannot create events themselves, but they can just view anything going on. And then we have also the ability to enter permits for different municipalities. Then we can create expenses. We can then create payments received from the customer. If it's an insurance job, the insurance will provide estimates for how much they're willing to cover. Those can be added here. And then different adjustments like upgrades or discounts that are added to the project as it moves along. We can also send contracts out. So I don't have any contracts created right now, but we could send either just regular documents or contracts that require a signature. And then we have a financial overview, which just gives a breakdown of all the numbers on the project. So that's a quick overview of the main functionality of the app. We do have different views. We can see all the work orders. We can create different property management companies, insurance companies, referral partners. We can view all the tasks, all the payments, all the permits, and then invoices that are customer invoices or subcontractor invoices. And then here we have the admin, where there's all kinds of different things that can be done in the system. One thing that I'll point out is there in the roles, we have a specific permission. So a project can be associated to markets, and a market is essentially just a place that the company operates in. So you might operate in Denver and Dallas. You can assign a project to one of those markets. And in our Google integration, we actually also create separate calendars for each market so that managers of those markets can have a quick overview of what is going on in their market. And so here's the permission right here. And now let's go ahead and do the integration. I've already done it. So right here, you can see I'm on my profile page. This user has not done the integration yet. Just to point out, we have our calendar up here, which shows all the different events that currently exist within the company. And I also want to point out that we have this project, which is essentially a lead, is tied to the Dallas market. So we have two types of calendars that we push to when we do the integration. One is a personal calendar, which just shows all of your Stormcloud events that you are assigned to in Google Calendar. And then we also have market calendars, which is more for like managers to be able to have an overview within Google Calendar of everything happening in their market. So let's go ahead and do the integration. Also, just to note that market calendars are behind a permission. So right now, this demo user has read permission, so he will receive an invite when we go through with the integration. So we will share our email and calendar. As you can see, we don't have anything right now. Okay, the integration is now done. And if we go to our email, we'll see that we received an invite for the Dallas market. We can go ahead and add that. And now we have our personal Stormcloud calendar, which has all the events that we're assigned to. And we also have the Dallas market calendar to which we have been added. So next we can also check that we're receiving we do also pull in the user's primary calendar events, and that's to avoid also double booking within the Stormcloud platform. So we have this event here, and if we go check our calendar, we should see when we toggle Google Calendar, that event is present. And then also we can remove access to that market calendar. And when we come back to Google Calendar here, we'll notice that the Dallas market calendar has been removed.